Here we're pulling the Egyptian head out of the portal, and you can see how wonderfully it takes on the lighting. Apple's Vision Pro device is a game changer when it comes to the quality of mixed reality. That is where you combine virtual reality objects such as 3D models that are rendered in the real world around you, and those two things are blended together to give you the impression that something is in the room with you that isn't there otherwise. As such, it's an opportunity for businesses to provide a variety of rich experiences. This could be demonstrations of product. This could be simulations of live environments. It could be sales presentations, certainly for high-end things, perhaps like architectural presentations where you want to demonstrate what you're going to do in someone's space and superimpose your designs into their space. And it's also going to be great for digital twinning and spatial twinning and training. So a whole raft of things that if you've already got 3D content, so you've got models of whatever it is, it could be animated or otherwise, then the Vision Pro is going to be able to render those really beautifully in a space. Now, we are developing a Vision Pro app which allows you to experience that three-dimensional content in a variety of ways. It also allows you to interact with that three-dimensional content in a variety of ways to different levels of immersion. The app's going to allow you to construct a narrative, a story. The story could be a demonstration. The story could be some instructions on how to repair a device. The story could be a sales pitch, which could have a multimedia approach. So the idea is that the consumer of the story would put on the Vision Pro. They can put on this Vision Pro and they can experience the 3D content and be taken through a series of steps. They can watch, listen or read content related to the steps that you're taking them through. Not only are we using immersive vision, using the Vision Pro's 4K screen and its array of wonderful cameras, and we're also using immersive audio so that you can really give the users the sense that they're there and what they're seeing is happening around them. We are also in beta for Haptic Gloves, so that if you've got experiences where the user interacts with the 3D elements, so it touches them, picks them up, moves them, then these Haptic Gloves will give them positive feedback when those actions have happened. We also have a natural control technology that we've put in, which allows users to interact with 3D objects in a totally natural way without the need of special gestures or the objects not behaving in a way that the user's going to expect. In this short video, I'm going to preview and show you a number of the ways in which you can render and interact with your 3D content. We have a number of spatial experiences, and the first spatial experience we're going to look at is the mixed reality spatial experience, where your 3D object or 3D objects can be brought into the real world at scale and the user can interact with them. This is a mixed reality spatial experience, and I want to put my coffee shop on the wall down there. Now this is an empty hall and this is my choice of spatial experiences, and I'm going to load up the coffee shop because perhaps I want to show the customer what this looks like in their venue. So I've selected it and I just need to position it. And when the coffee shop is positioned, it actually adopts the ambient lighting of the room. Apple's really clever engine allows this building to pick up those lights. Now it does go slightly translucent when you walk towards it, and that's Apple's way to protect the user from walking into a real world wall or something that might be inside that object. And you can preview here the building and also the appliances, and it's incredibly real. What's great is you can look at the model from every angle, and you can see in this video it's actually, if you didn't know that was a model, hadn't seen me put it there, you wouldn't necessarily know that wasn't real until it faded out. You can go inside the building to see the view the staff are going to have when working in this building. One of the other really nice features we have is any of these objects can be interacted with by pinching. And so here I've picked up the coffee machine and we're using our natural interaction technology here to make sure that the model stays connected to my hand and I'm able to position it wherever I want. In this case, I've taken it from a virtual coffee shop onto a real world table. and then I can reposition it again if I want to within the virtual coffee shop really easily. And this interaction is incredibly natural. The object behaves exactly how I expect it to. We have another mixed reality experience, but this extends it a little bit further, whereby immersive spaces can be displayed within portals. It's tricky to explain. You'll have to look at it and experience it, but effectively these are windows to another world. Behind those windows can be models, and within those models can be your content, or they can be your models, and a user can interact through those portals or indeed immerse themselves in a given portal. Here's how that looks. This is the portal mixed reality experience, where you're able to present a number of different models inside this space. So I'm going to go ahead and load up this, and this is going to load up, in this example, 3 portals to different models. So in the middle here, we've got an art gallery. In the right here, we've got a factory. And on the left here, we have a warehouse, and the user can look around inside these portals, and those spaces are inside. And you'll notice that we have audio for each of those spaces to enhance the experience. Now, that model can then be expanded around the user to put them into a virtual reality. Now, the view still goes transparent when you move for the same reasons, but here the coffee shop is in a virtual reality experience. And so if you're not on site, or you're not at the venue that you want to demonstrate this in, you can model the venue around your product, or you can give people a virtual tour of a particular venue. Like the other experience, we have also enabled interaction with the individual objects. So here I'm able to move the coffee machine out of the coffee shop, and I'm going to move it to near where the portal opened, because we have some really fun and clever things that we can do here. So if I collapse that portal, it puts us back into the mixed reality space, and I can now bring that coffee machine out of that portal window. And you can see here we've changed the lighting so you can see how it blends between the two. So now it's in the current world space, and I'm able to interact with it with our natural interaction technology. We can then place it into one of the other portals. So place that model from one experience into another. And this just gives a bit of flexibility to be able to mix up and change your journey. Here we're pulling the Egyptian head out of the portal, and you can see how wonderfully it takes on the lighting. And just for a bit of fun, we can go ahead and put the coffee machine onto the plinth. If you want to find out more about the Spatial Immersive Learning app that we're developing, you want to preview your content in it to see how that might work, then please do get in touch. We'd be more than happy to chat through with you, and perhaps even get a demo set up so you can see how it looks for yourself. Thanks for watching.